company's large or you're bringing in consultants, there might be some temporary living expenses and then cost of delay. So if procurement gets behind, expenses go up. All right, we talked about the competition. And then you need to be thinking about your past performance citation. So the government, if you don't have any past performance with the government, in other words, you've never had a contract directly with a federal agency, which I'm assuming is everyone in here, correct? The government cannot hold that against you. So at best, so what you get is a neutral rating. It's not good, it's not bad, it's neutral. You can put in your commercial contracts as past performance. Remember we talked about the bullseye. The best is if you have past performance with the agency you're going after. The next is if you have experience with a federal agency. The third is if you have commercial experience that's similar size and scope. So you can, anything that represents your capabilities, resembles the current statement of work, and demonstrates similar team members. Any of these things help you.
If they have like state procurement experience.
Yeah, you can put that in. But again, keep in mind that conversation we had. Were you here the first day?
No.
Okay, so the one thing you just want to make sure of is here's the government, here's the prime contractor, and then the prime contractor may have sub 1, sub 2, etc. There's a contractual relationship here, and that's called the what? Prime contract. And there's a contractual relationship between prime and sub 1. What's it called? Subcontract. And there's another one over here, another subcontract. So anytime there's a contractual relationship like this, we say that there's privity of contract. So if you're the prime contractor directly to the government, you have privity. If you're sub 1, you have privity with the prime contractor because you have a subcontract in place. You don't have privity of contract with the government. So I'm telling you this because in past performance, this, if you're a prime contractor and you have a relationship with the state government and you're the prime contractor, you can claim that as your past performance. If you're a sub to a prime on a state contract, you can't claim that.
Okay.
Was the only stipulation on that is if like you end up not getting paid from the prime contractor, then you can go to the higher up?
Right. Yeah, if you're a sub and you're not getting paid. We have a little treat for you at lunchtime today.
Like he's just earning brownie points.
I know!
I'm trying to take double notes because we've got so much stuff going at the office.
Sometimes the government will say that the past performance citations have to be within the last 5 years. So they'll put stipulations on things like that. And, you know, if you have the chance, so once you start doing a lot of work with the government, there will be a record on you. So it's your CPARs. Some agencies use the contractor performance accountability records, I think. And then the other one is PEPRS, past performance information resource system. The bottom line is you start to establish an electronic record within the government as to how you've performed on contracts. And you could write up paragraphs, like your past performance could be written up paragraphs, in which case you could use any of this as past performance. But if they make you fill out a form that asks for specific information, that's when you can only have this relationship with the government, because they're going to ask you who your government point of contact is and a phone number, and they're going to call them to find out how you did. So this is when privity of contract falls in. And then the third thing they're going to do is they're going to go to CPARs and PEPRS to see if you have any past performance that you're not telling them about. Because what are you going to write about if it's just these paragraph write-ups, or which contracts are you going to pick? Right. So that's why we make sure that. Okay, so we're going to start it now. All right, let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break and we'll pick back up. What time are we going to do lunch today? 12?
Down to 12.
Okay.